Bill O'Reilly here. It is Monday, July 15th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update, and here's what's happening today in America. President Trump suggesting radical left Democrats apologize to the country. A blackout shuts down midtown Manhattan. ICE agents search for thousands of illegal immigrants across the country. A carjacker is beaten to death after stealing a vehicle containing 3 small children. Also coming up, my message of the day, the bitter battle between the president and 4 radical congresswomen. But first, President Trump asking the 4 radicals to apologize to the USA for, quote, the terrible things they've said. The president sparking controversy after telling progressive Democrats to, quote, go back to their home countries. Of the 4 liberal legislators involved, Mr. Trump apparently was referring to Ilhan Omar, who was born in Somalia. The others were born in the USA. More on the situation in my message. Thousands of New Yorkers saw darkness over the weekend when a major blackout shut down the power in midtown Manhattan. The outage came exactly 42 years after the infamous blackout of 1977. While the 77 disaster sparked widespread looting in all 5 boroughs, the NYPD is confirming today the recent incident failed to cause a single arrest. Federal agents launching a series of raids against illegal immigrants scheduled for deportations, searching for 2,000 undocumented migrants in at least 12 cities. Democrats still refusing to cooperate with the White House, with leading politicians like Hillary Clinton and Nancy Pelosi actually instructing illegal immigrants on how they can best evade ICE agents. But what about the law? Please read my essay, now posted on BillO'Reilly.com. Also, the Trump administration changing the rules regarding foreign nationals seeking political asylum in the USA. Basically, the migrants must now apply for asylum outside of this country. Expect court challenges. Brutal vigilante activity in Philadelphia. A carjacker was beaten to death by a group of bystanders after attempting to steal a vehicle which contained 3 small children. The mother and father of the kids chased down the car, then dragged the 54-year-old thief onto the street. Men from the neighborhood reportedly beat the man so badly, he later died. No charges yet filed in Philly. Coming next, the message of the day, President Trump versus radical Congresswomen. Right back with that. Millions of Americans have been diagnosed with cancer or a serious illness. If you are one of them and money is a problem, you're not alone. It's simple. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage for free to see if you qualify for cash now when you need it the most. Be ready to take down this number. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more and you are living with a serious illness, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage free to see if you qualify for cash now. So write this number down, 1-888-GUIDE-50. Totally free to call. Get rid of those insurance premiums. Stop paying them. Consider turning that life policy into cash. The number again, 1-888-GUIDE-50. 1-888-484-3350. 1-888-GUIDE-50. Call now. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. It is getting very nasty between President Trump and 4 radical Democratic congresswomen. Here's the backstory. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez from New York, the district is Queens and Bronx, has been repeatedly calling President Trump a racist for his treatment of illegal migrants on the southern border. She has been joined by Ilhan Omar from Minnesota, Rashida Tlaib from Michigan, and Ayanna Pressley from Massachusetts. Those 4 have repeatedly hammered President Trump, again suggesting he is a white supremacist. In addition, Ms. Ocasio-Cortez has criticized Nancy Pelosi after the speaker criticized her, saying that Ms. Pelosi singles out, quote, women of color. Well, President Trump took all that and began tweeting. Here's the quote. So interesting to see progressive Democratic congresswomen who originally came from countries whose governments are a complete and total catastrophe, the worst, most corrupt, and inept anywhere in the world. Why don't they go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they came? Then come back and show us how it's done. These places need your help badly. You can't leave fast enough. I'm sure that Nancy Pelosi would be very happy to quickly work out free travel arrangements. Well, all hell broke loose after that. Now, the only immigrant among the 4 Democratic congresswomen is Miss Omar, who is from Somalia. Ms. Ocasio-Cortez is Puerto Rican. Rashida Tlaib is a Palestinian. Ayanna Pressley, an African American. What President Trump was doing was campaigning. He wants to demonize the radical left and tie it into the Democratic Party, knowing Nancy Pelosi is not going to repudiate the 4 radicals again, especially after the president laid the hammer on them. The press, predictably, is covering this as a racial deal. True racism lies in the heart of the alleged racist. That means that a person wants to hurt someone of a specific race. President Trump is doing this for political reasons, just as he did the birther stuff with President Obama. Now, that is not an excuse or a justification. If the American people want to see Donald Trump as a racist, that is their right. But the president is trying to spotlight the radicalism that has engaged the Democratic Party. In the meantime, the 4 women are striking back. Ocasio-Cortez tweeted, "Mr. President, the country I come from and the country we all swear to is the United States. But given how you've destroyed our border with inhumane camps, all at a benefit to you and the core who profit off them, you are absolutely right about the corruption laid at your feet," unquote. Ms. Omar, quote, "Mr. President, as members of Congress, the only country we swear an oath to is the United States, which is why we are fighting to protect it from the worst, most corrupt and inept president we have ever seen." So you can see that the battle lines are drawn. Will Americans side with President Trump against the radical congresswomen who want to change the country? Or will the majority of voters see the president as using racial invective? And that's a message. For more honest analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. We will be right back with something you might not know. Well, you've been hearing about gold all over the news, and prices keep going up. Experts warning a recession may be coming, and it's time to prepare. A recent analyst this week says he sees gold going up hundreds of dollars per ounce to hit $1,700 an ounce. That's why I recommend that you contact the Hartford Gold Group now to learn more. To get you started, the Hartford Gold Group will give you a free silver coin. All of my radio listeners will get it. And if you're listening right now, you can get the coin from the Hartford Gold Group. No purchase is necessary. All you have to do is call them. 877-444-GOLD-GOLD. 877-444-GOLD-GOLD. Give them a call today to claim your free coin and get the information. Available for a limited time only, 877-444-4653, 877-444-4653. Please call today. Time now for something you might not know. President Trump, not an animal lover, and there are no pets currently in the White House. That is very unusual. Many presidents had dogs. Recently, Bush the Younger had Barney, Barack Obama, Bo. There's a famous picture of Richard Nixon pulling the ears of his dog, but not because the canine favored his impeachment. That is fake news. Anyway, one president leads the league in animals at the White House, Teddy Roosevelt. Ready for Teddy? In his 8 years in office, from 1901 to 1909, President Roosevelt had an amazing array of pets on Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's begin with the dogs. There was a bull terrier named Pete, a retriever called Sailor Boy, and a spaniel named Manchu, among others. Teddy also had 2 cats running around, Slippers and Tom Quartz. In addition, President Roosevelt had 12 horses in the vicinity of the White House. Teddy was an excellent rider, charging up San Juan Hill in the Spanish-American War on horseback. A badger named Josiah was also on the White House premises. So Josiah wouldn't get lonely, TR brought in guinea pigs named Bishop Doane, Father O'Grady, Dewey Sr., and Dewey Jr. Teddy also liked snakes and had two, Emily and Spinach. Don't know what kind. With all that going on in the White House, you might think a Secretary of Pets would have been appointed. History does not record what First Lady Alice Roosevelt thought about all this, but my guess is she was used to Teddy bringing home a buffalo or something from all his trips out west. President Theodore Roosevelt was America's nature champion, and the national park system we have today is mostly thanks to him. If you visit TR's house in Oyster Bay, New York on Long Island, you will see memorabilia from his extensive forays into the wild. So the next time you hear that there is a snake in the White House, you can certainly chime in affirming the truth that there was an actual snake in the White House. Emily and Spinach would appreciate it. Right back. The housing market on fire all over the country with interest rates falling. It's a great time to sell your home. If you want to sell or buy, the competition is going to be fierce. You need a great real estate agent to help you. That's why my friend Glenn Beck started the service realestateagentsitrust.com as a way to make sure you get connected with agents who are successful, ambitious, like-minded, and eager to help you with your biggest investment. These are agents with a long track record of performance. There are no part-time or inexperienced agents in Beck's network. These are all professionals who have the tools and the talent to successfully take you through the process. Market value for your home cannot be done by a computer program or an equation. It takes years of expertise to evaluate your market and to price your home to sell quickly for top dollar. These agents are experts in your town, and they do business like you, with your values. So get moving today with realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.